Hi everyone, it's Dave here from Band of Badgers. This episode, or this mini-series of What's in the Box, is regarding the Dungeons & Dragons Frameworks series from Wizkids. These are Wizkids minis, as we've seen before, but they are sprue-based. So basically, they come on sprues. Now, if you didn't know what sprues are, I will show you what they are on the inside. But this isn't just one mini. You get a few kind of variations on a theme. So the Framework series are going to be available from around March 2022. It's February as I kind of do this video, but hope, depending on international shipping, we should have this in all kind of game and hobby stores by March, or at least by the end of March. By April should certainly be there. But this, so they sent me a copy to have a look at. This is the BALOR. So they range from $14.99 to $99.99, and this is the $99.99 edition. Now this box, for reference, is probably about the same size as the Wizkids paint night kits, which are really, really nice. You get big selection of stuff in. But this is their first wave of sprue-based minis, their own minis. Now they're doing it with Dungeons & Dragons, so they're going to be familiar creatures. Both monsters and heroes are available. And this is the BALOR. Let's take a kind of closer look, because the artwork is amazing. And you can see, so over this side of the screen, you'll see various kind of models. There's Dritz, and the makeups that you can do. So the idea on the sprues is you get some variation on a theme. Okay, so it is a model box at the top, and here's all the pieces. So let's get a little bit closer for you. Let's see if this picks it up. So every piece you got to put it together. So it is sprue based. It is a model which you then have to prime and then paint. So we've got various flames. Here's the famous flame whip that you probably would have seen from Lord of the Rings. Gandalf versus the BALOR across the bridge. This is the flame whip. You've got this huge kind of double wingspan. A huge upper muscly torso. And here you can see there's a variety of horns that you can choose. So you've got some variation on the theme. This is a flaming crown with like extra smoke and flame peeling off. Think kind of that was seen in Hellboy. So have a think about Hellboy crown. And then you have a choice of two swords. Now you have a standard flaming sword. I say standard flaming sword. Oh, and you can see the kind of color version just on the side of the screen there. So you've got one sword you could use, but also you've got another one. And this is on the cover of the box, which I haven't actually seen this one before. So you've got this kind of lightning crackling off, and which is creating these dark clouds above, or smoke. I really like that. So you can have a fire creature with a lightning sword. I quite like that. It's a nice theme. But look at the detail on this mini. This mini is absolutely incredible. So let's take a look inside. And here's my fancy pointer. There we go. So I haven't opened these yet. We're going to have a look. Let's use my scissors to go in. Right. So this whole box contains one miniature. Now there are kind of various bits and pieces that you can do in here. You do have to use glue to put it all together. Once you've glued the mini, you've then got to prime it, and then you can paint it. Oh, but look, this is handy. This is quite nice. So it's literally just, nothing else in the box. It is just one pack. So here we go. Let's put the box to the side just in case we need this. So sorry about the noise. That's sellotape for you. So the first wave of minis, Frameworks minis, which are coming out, I think contains 32. And as I said, they're all different sizes. You can see like a yellow box to the side of the screen. They're all different sizes. They do team boxes or army boxes, multiple boxes. So there's a lot to do. Now, to use these models, you do need, this is a proper model kit. You're going to need tweezers and a scalpel and clippers and all kinds of things. But you do get some instructions. I'll show you oh wow, look at that. 3. Oh, that's kind of nice. It all kind of, I'm not a Warhammer person, so I don't know if sprues actually come like this normally, but that's quite handy. That's quite nice. I'm not sure why, but that is really nice. I like that. Keeps everything nice and tidy on the workbench. You do get a base. Let me just quickly show you that. So you get the transparent base, transparent plastic. There you go, nice and clean. Keeps everything on. So he's going to be, it's going to be a reasonable size, I think. I'll have to compare. So let's have a quick look at what these instructions are. Let's get a little bit closer for you. So, okay, Dungeons & Dragons frameworks, suggested tools. We've got here a model glue, hobby knife, sprue cutter, mold line remover, don't know what that is, flexi sanders, and primer. So you do need primer. So most Wizkids miniatures, for example, well, you got the Nozzles range, these come pre-primed. So you don't need to prime these. These are the standard ones. These ones you do. Okay, so you're going to have to do some work. But it shows here that, I guess, the variants. Let's have a look at this. So you got a... Oh, okay. So it's... What we got here? So we've got two different variations. So column A gets you this finish. Column B gets you this finish. It says here... Don't know, let me try and zoom in a little bit rather than do anything else. There we go. So you can see all the parts are numbered. So all the parts on these... Oops. I'm going to give it a wiggle. All the parts here are also numbered. So you just got to match up. It's like an IKEA. If you've ever done IKEA furniture, or if you're used to... Oh, look at that head. Look at that one there, look. You'll probably be used to doing these, but these look absolutely superb. Okay, so you can choose which kind of variant you want. Maybe you can possibly mix and match. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out the hard way, I think. So there's the variant with the extra lightning around the sword, different types of horns. This one has the flaming sword. Looks like you got a different set of... Oh, that's a skull and horns. So you got 4 horns there, or 2 sets. Okay, so you can see that the sword is 2 parts. So you've got part 7 and part D. And I think that's because it uses clear plastic. We'll have another look at that in a minute. So there's option 1, or option A. It's option B. What is this? This looks like... Is this part of the base, maybe? Or the surrounding feature? If you remember on the box, the artwork, there was lots of flame as the BALOR was taken off. So we have to... have a proper look at that. Let's zoom out again. Now on the other side, this is... Okay, looks like just the physical body. So if we go in, let's zoom in a little bit more. So you can see there's his hips, there's his legs, there's his upper torso. What is this? This is the legs part? What is that, a hand or an arm? Or is it... Oh, I see. Right, I was just... Right, they're not solid. Okay, so here we go. This makes a little bit... Let's take that away. This might make some more sense, especially for model makers. Now, there's his front, obviously. There's his chest. There's his 8-pack. And then there's his back. There's the backs of his shoulders. Okay, so then you've got to, if we turn it over, if we were to snip this out, you've got to glue both halves together. That's quite interesting. That is quite good. Now here, let's try and get a size comparison. This is a normal size mini. You can see his chest, his upper torso is basically the normal size of a mini. So this thing is going to be pretty big. Okay, he's going to be pretty big. What else we got on here? So there's his waist, there's his belt with loads of skulls, there's his feet. Yeah, needs to cut those toenails a bit. Look at that, that's actually quite sharp. So we've got the head, different horns at the top of the sprues. We've got some kind of, maybe a book. Let's have a look at that. Is there any detail on there we can go? Definitely like a demon skull there. What we got a skull on a chain there. Yeah, let's pick it up. Okay, whatever this is stone. I thought it was going to be flame, so it must be a mixture. Again, you look at the artwork on the side of the screen. I think it's a mixture of stone and then flame as well. And we got a pile of skulls. She's going to be really nice to paint once it's done. Right, so let me flip back to this then. So Okay, so everything is in two halves. You've got a front half and a back half. You stick them together. Right, now we're getting somewhere. So there's the whip, flame whip. There's the wings. They just seem to... maybe they are extra bits. I'm not sure. Or extra bits you can add on to before you plug them in. We're going to have to do a proper build on this. This would be quite nice. So extra flame. He's definitely got a base here. And then he sits on the flame. To give that kind of a flying, hovering effect. That's quite nice. The instructions, I mean, this is A5, just to kind of give you an idea. I can read them with and without glasses, but that's okay. That's readable. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I can work with that, I think. we'll give it a try. Okay, so we've seen this one. That's both sides. Again, almost kind of A5 in size. Yep, pretty much. Okay, then we have the base. Let's zoom in again on this. Right, so, okay, some kind of swirly pattern. Got these rocks kind of jutting upwards. And I guess we're going to have these, is that going to be a faceplate? Yeah, so this bit that we saw earlier, this bit is, because it's supposed to be cut off, is going to be the faceplate to this bit. So it's kind of solid, kind of not. You can see on the back. Again, look at the detail. Look at the stone on here. That's actually, this probably won't show up on camera, but that feels textured. So that might paint really, really well once it's primed. And I guess, yeah, so then this bit is going to plug into this bit, which is the actual base. And then the clear base, this piece, is going to get glued to this. So that's quite nice. Maybe, I don't even think you need to click. How big is that? Let's have a look. No, I think you can put the clear base on that. You'd be fine. You got the wings. Again, look at that texture. That has skin texture on those wings. That is pretty nice. There's that extra bit it showed us. So why is that there? I think it attaches to here. Okay, and then zoom out again. This is the you get some clear plastic. These are all the flames and stuff. So if you're using, I only know this because of our miniature painting show, Brush Off. But if you use Vallejo inks or any kind of ink paint, it's not too thick. It's very watered down. So it means that the light, even if you paint this like yellows and reds and oranges, the light will still go through, and it will enable it to kind of almost give a glow effect. I think that's the crown there. So yep, again, everything is it seems to work better when I zoom in. So there you go. It seems to, everything is still numbered. Just trying to find my pencil. So there you go. We have E1, we have B, we have E2. There we go. So everything is numbered and lettered. So putting this together should be should be, he says, should be fairly straightforward. Now, if you like these, do let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see some more. We will be doing we're going to try to do, I've never done it before, so why not do it live? We're going to try and do some building of this. We're going to chase up some of our contacts from our Brush Off, see if any of the professional artists want to come on and paint some of these minis. But I think we'll have to do it in 2 sessions. I think we're going to have to do a build and then go away, prime it, and then come back and then try to paint these. But these are huge. Now, as I said, this is a full range of 32 sets. So you can see the blue one. Now the Orc multi-pack has just come up on screen. I think that is something to keep an eye out for. And they range, in terms of dollars, it's $14.99 for a small one. This one, the BALOR, is $99.99. Okay, so nearly $100. You're 1 cent out. So do let us know if you like this, if you'd like to see more. Yeah, that is really interesting. I think I'd be quite interested in learning how to paint these. I mean, again, I love how they just slot together. I know that's not part of it, but for storage reasons, that is really nice. That's actually very handy. Let me grab the box again for you. Don't need the plastic. So this is the box. Again, so you've got all the pieces on the side, but as I mentioned, this is £100 for that. Now these should be available in stores sometime in March, but who knows with all the kind of weird international shipping going on. I'm based in the UK. Wizkids is based in the States. So here we go. It's a straightforward box. It's quite a flimsy box, but it's sprue plastic. I think it's is it? I'm not sure what type of plastic it is, but there we go. Right, hope you enjoyed that. Stick around. We will be doing some painting. I think of how I'm going to paint these. I have no idea, but we're gonna try, because that's the point of it. We're going to give this a try. Right. I will see you again soon. Cheers then. Bye bye.